quote Albert Einstein, "I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, and imagination encircles the world." Parents, on behalf of the entire Edgewood Middle School staff and faculty, I would like to state with sincere gratitude, it has been our pleasure and our privilege to educate your child. And now let me present to you our student speaker, Francisco Silva.
Welcome, parents, administration, principal Trapatori, and fellow graduates. Today, we assemble for the celebration of the promoting class of 2011. As we sit here and reminisce about the past, we slowly begin to see what awaits us in the future. What we had previously dreamed of one day achieving now has a chance of becoming a reality. Graduating today will be remembered by us as the first step towards something greater. Many may argue that the mistakes we make today do not matter in the future. In reality, all of our decisions and drawings beginning to form on this campus we call life. Each one begins small and develops into the big picture over time. Due to these lines beginning to form, we must be careful of our choices and think of the consequences they may bring. This year's theme, "Draw Your Life Carefully, You Don't Get an Eraser," sums up that concept perfectly. Some see this as unfortunate, as the most you can do is cover your mistakes up. Others are driven by the consequences and strive to be perfect. We must cherish the opportunities given to us and make the most of them, no matter our mindset. Our being here today is a great showing of how far we've come. Finishing our studies and exams is a milestone to be proud of. Looking back 3 years, I remember my first day here. I was both nervous and anxious to begin middle school, and although I knew this was an important journey, I had no idea what to expect. Those first days, we all hoped that we would do well in class and meet lifelong friends. We were the inexperienced again, after having grown to know our elementary schools so well. We adapted appropriately, and were no longer the children of old. Instead, we had learned a bit more about the world and began to see our full potential. During that time, we also had trouble keeping up with everything, and graduation was far away, off in the horizon. Now, the end of a very significant phase in life is occurring right before us. While leaving today may sadden us more than inspire, we have great things to look forward to. High school will be where our passions will have room to grow and become a greater influence on our lives. What we do from there will define our futures. Sadly, in leaving for a greater calling, we must also deal with what it is we are leaving behind. Along with some of our friends, we are also leaving behind the teachers who taught us skills we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. Although these 3 years were no doubt very exciting for all of us, we must leave behind the unique memories and experiences we have created. This will be the first of many difficult choices to be drawn on our campus, and I urge you to give each one careful thought. Promoting here today will always be an event you will be proud of for having worked so hard to get here. Yet, as we begin to celebrate our accomplishments, our thinking should not slow down in any way. Our planning and decisions will no doubt continue to make an impact on the future, and we can thank our time here at Edgewood for giving us the aptitude to succeed. While we all have the creativity to make a difference, it will all be for naught unless we are cautious with our campuses. You should not scribble down whatever comes to mind, and instead think insightfully about each pencil stroke. From here, things will not cease to become complicated. They will continue to escalate in both importance and difficulty. This is for the best, as the better suited you are for the world, the better prepared you are to excel in it. Finally, today as we leave and move forward, remember to never forget where it all began. Whether you see the start as here today or the day you were first brought into this world, know that your choices always had a meaning. The first lines on your canvas began to form a greater picture and memory even so long ago. Never forget to be careful when drawing your picture, as you do not get an eraser with which to erase your mistakes. I would like to thank the faculty, teachers, and parents for supporting us here today. On behalf of everyone here, I applaud you for working hard to achieve this goal. Congratulations, class of 2011.
Thank you, Francisco. My speech was good, but his was better. Let's give another round of applause.